Hello everybody, welcome back to Third Age to the War Divide and Conquer. One thing I wanted to quickly address before I get into the battle for Estolad is the use of Ota the Respected's army. A couple of episodes ago you guys responded to my queries in the video asking about what I should be doing with his army, and actually the most common response to that was to send him to Barad-dûr. So kind of diverted from that last episode, but what I'll do this episode is after this battle I will, depending on the result actually, I will try and get him over towards Barad-dûr, and you guys have said leave the Black Gate as the last one, so Barad-dûr it is, assuming that we can get past Uvatha as well. So that is the plan for his army. Just wanted to quickly address that. But to start off with this episode, really, we are defending ourselves at Estolad against this Mordor horde. Lots of Uruk-style troops in here. A couple of Temple Guard units. Temple Guards and Temple Knights, sorry. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Hopefully we can kill Giandor Dawn Death as quickly as possible. So I will try and deploy some wooden stakes around the area. Should be a good fight, I think. And also the control point in the middle is on like a slight slope, so regardless of which side the enemy attacks from, which is this way, yeah, we can deploy our archers along the back here. Nice overview of the area. Also, catapults are going to be... Actually, I don't know where I'm going to put my catapults. So they're just going to come for the gate here, I reckon. I mean, they do have a ballista unit over here. So I wonder if they're just going to get that to shoot everything down. So if I deploy my catapult here, see if I can get hit the ballista unit. Right, cavalry. I'm gonna put it over here for the moment because my intention is to excuse me, my intention is to get them outside as early as well, I say as early as possible, when I can. Right, let's grab all our infantry, put them over here for the moment, because I'm going to be using my archers to deploy a variety of wooden stakes around the place. So that we can try and kill Mr. Dawn Death as soon as possible. Perhaps I just... I don't want to do a little box-in style, just in case they break a wall over this side and he just runs past the stakes. So, let's... So the enemy can run through here. So it's a good thing that I'm trying to block this bit off.
March! Forward! Forward! March!
That's not really a great... I think let's try and let's do that. Screw it. I'll leave it there. Okay, Blackroot Vales. So will they come around down here? Will they come around this way? So I'm going to block that off and that off. And then if I use my infantry to block this point, and this point off, three of the main locations, my archers will have this entire area here covered. Okay, so if I deploy...
Onward! Advance! Move out! March! March! Deploy
wooden stakes there. Come on. Let me deploy here.
Onward! 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 Forward!
Put some stakes there, just so that if Uvatha comes through, oh, it's not Uvatha, is it? If if Mr. Dawn Death comes in, he can just ride around. If he rides around one of these flanks, at least I can get him with some stakes, hopefully. Okay, right. Tower guard. Now, I'm thinking that this area here is going to be their main approach, so I'm going to have my heaviest units, I think, holding that point. I think that's going to be their main... I feel that this is going to be their main approach right here. So then, what I'll do...
Move out! Advance!
Put some spearmen there. I'm actually going to put a spear unit this side.
Onward! 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 Onward!
So that's 3 blocked off with shield style units. I've got another... I might put my Gondor spearmen over here. The unit of peacekeepers just to help out. We have got our cavalry over that side as well, don't forget. So let's have heavy infantry there. Peacekeepers there. Gondor infantry there. And the other Gondor infantry unit I'm actually going to have on this side just in case. So actually, our cavalry could be group 2. So we'll line all of this up. There we go. Right. Archers. Just head over this way, please. I'm not going to run. We don't need to worry about moving quickly or anything. Just redo that. There. I'll just move. Oh, actually, let's... tell the catapults to aim there. If I can't get some decent hits on their enemy artillery, I'm just going to hold fire and let them break the stuff down. I mean, there is no movement out there, so they are definitely just approaching with the ballista first.
We are the elite forces of Gondor.
Did we hit any? We didn't even hit anything. Oh dear.
Soldiers! Move out!
So that's fine. We hit the tower. That's not very useful. That doesn't really help.
Enemy siege tower is utterly destroyed.
That's not a good thing. It doesn't do us any favors. What is it they're actually shooting? Oh, they're shooting at my wall here. Okay. Well, actually, I suppose not everything's in range, so I could try and aim for their battering rams. Use flaming shot, doesn't really matter. So what I'll do is I'll do a couple of volleys. Well, at least that's 1%. do a volley there. Actually, let's... should I? Maybe not. I'm wondering if perhaps I should pull my catapults back. Wait for them to actually start approaching, and then I can just fire all kinds of volleys into the pile of orcs as they charge through. So, I mean, they can't have a huge amount of ammunition left for the ballista. Yeah, if I wait for the enemy, because they're not going to have enough ammunition to break this wall down, I don't think. And even if they do, they won't have enough ammunition to do any more damage to the wall, so they'll have to hit the gate. So they'll all come through this point now. And then I can just bombard them with my artillery from here, straight into this gap. Yep, there we go. So they're now going to have to go through the gate. Oh, Uruk halberds are up front. That's not good. Let's try and get some early hits on them if we can. Well, seeing as they're all grouped up now, I might as well fire a volley. Oh dear. Oh god, I gave them a helping hand with the gate. That was a mistake. So many halberds, look at this.
Pick up your bows, countrymen. Be ready on your bows, countrymen.
Oh, this is just pitiful.
Have an arrow ready.
With great speed.
Just swap these two round. I mean, it's very difficult for us to miss, even with flaming shot in this one.
Curses! The enemy
We only
are
just
battening
hit
down our
one
gates.
thing there at the back there. Oh dear. Which one am I aiming for? The middle one there. It's 9%. Cavalry's right in the middle. Hopefully he'll just charge straight into our stakes there.
Blast their eyes! The enemy's ram is through our gates.
Oh, good hit. Lots of good hits out there. That's 12% of the enemy down now. That's good. That's good. There's all the temple units at the back. Here we go. And the enemy general is charging through as well.
The
Could have
walls
also
are
got
no
one more
longer
volley.
ours.
Oh,
the
we hit
enemy
the
have
gate.
taken them.
No, what a waste of 2 shots. Go on, General. Charge into my wooden stakes. That'd be grand. Good thing is, if they just charge straight through its middle, but my tower guard can try and hold. Oh, you didn't charge down the middle. You gonna charge this way? Don't just avoid the stakes, please. You can charge into one of them. Right. Here come the temple units. Let's focus our efforts on them. Oh, the general's not moving. Nope. 15% damage now. A couple of units in reserve at the back there. Oh boy, the enemy are branching out. This is not how I was anticipating this was going to start off. Oh, now they're sort of redirecting, they're converging down the middle. Enemy general's walking, you bastard. He's going to miss the stakes as well.
Units, move out.
Ah. Temple Guard are just chanting away. Lovely. Well, the enemy has done what I thought they were going to do and just attacked my heavy center. So that's good. Branching off a bit now. These guys are going to have a horrible time against these halberds. I haven't moved my cavalry yet. I'm kind of going to try and use them for charges in my town because this is a nice open map, to be fair. Enemy general has not charged through. It's very annoying. I don't think the Temple Knights have taken very many casualties. I get this impression. Temple Guard, on the other hand, taking quite a few. Right, we need to go attack those archers. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this cavalry unit by itself out and around. Hit those orc archers in the back. Hold, men. Oh, the general's gone straight for my Tower Guard unit. Nice. I need to really try and focus on a lot of this infantry down here. Take out their melee infantry numbers and just do what I can to help make things a little easier for my infantry. So far we're at a quarter of the enemy force has been destroyed so far. If we can kill the general, that'd be great. Reform your lines, come on. We are just firing so close over the heads of our troops here. This is a little bit silly of me. Close up the ranks a bit. And supposedly its victory seems certain across the line, so in most areas. 27%. See if we can charge into them here. Get a charge, or is it just going to be a running into the back of units? It's just going to be running into the back, isn't it? Yeah. At least we can delay them from shooting for a second. Might even be able to draw some of them away from the gate. Oh, hello. Have we done that? Have we just done that? Oh, the Temple Guard are heading this way. They're going to turn around and try and shoot my infantry again. Right, my archers are all out of ammo now. So that's 30% of the enemy army dead. Right, so my archers use two-handers. These guys are the ones that are being targeted, so I'm actually going to leave them where they are. I'll put them into loose formation. Get the enemy to try and use up their ammunition there. My Temple Guard have actually just taken a few casualties, although we have wiped out the majority of the enemy's general now. It's literally just him and one guardian. But they did sort of try and just walk through the flank of the Tower Guard unit, so I'm not surprised. But you guys get over there. Actually, no. You guys come over this way. Oh, they have attacked my flank over here now with some Orc Band. Lovely. So we can actually do some cycle charges onto this, probably. Ah, there we go. So most of the enemy army isn't actually committing itself yet. Yeah, Yeah, so my front line is... My heaviest line's taking a bit of a beating at the moment. Go on twin number 1. I don't have any other twins in this army, but... Unit charge. No charges. Oh, there we go. Right at the last second. Ha! Wrecked them there. In fact, let's focus our generals on this. Temple Knights over there. I don't really want to force those Temple Knights to commit yet. Oh, my cavalry. Forgot about them. But they have distracted the enemy archers quite well. Done quite a lot of damage as well, actually. I think they must have got a charge in there. Looks like the enemy's sending reinforcements in this direction. Last second charge again. Yep. Super effective. Let's actually commit our peacekeepers there just to help out. Enemy general's still up front there. Orc host. Oh, we are charging. Nice. Oh, fantastic charge. Look at that, down to about 30 orcs left. Right, back out, back out. There we go. We lost one cavalryman who delayed a little bit, hesitated. We're about a third of the way through the time limit. Oh, here comes some Uruk halberds. Going for my generals. Yes. Right, peacekeepers. Reform, spearmen. Re-angle yourselves, because they came at us at an angle there. What I'm also going to try and do is use my cavalry to basically run down everything in this army if it routes, because we don't want this army coming back. We also want this army to be wiped out so we can have a clear path to Barad-dûr. So. Because it's just taking all the arrow hits there. Charge. Back out. We'll just target this unit then, because apparently this other unit we weren't going to charge into. Okay, and turn around. Oh, these guys are getting shot at now. I'm actually going to bring the Rangers over to the flank there. So we've got a good charge into the back of the enemy there. Nice. Forgot that there's even these units out here, to be honest. I wasn't even paying attention. So they could have easily come in and intercepted my cavalry at any point and I wouldn't have even noticed. I wasn't really paying attention at all. Forgot that they existed. That's 89 Tower Guard. So far, 47% of the enemy force is down. Oh! Right. Let's use a range unit to hold this unit down. And we'll do some cycle charges with our generals. Well, Temple Guard's all nice and out in the open for us to charge into, so that's good. We'll just have a look at this for a second. Hoping these guys are going to get a good charge. They're exhausted, but Yeah, they're going to charge. Lovely. I want about 20 of the Temple Guard in that charge. Yeah, we're doing all right in this engagement so far. Let's do a charge in the back here. Right, general head that way. We only need one general here to do the cycle charges. Lost 2 cavalrymen in that charge. Bit painful, but still got them pinned down, so that's good. I got these infantry here just hanging around. So let's. I don't really want to bring them out either because I want to have the option to cycle charge. So I might just leave my spearmen here and bring my infantry up around this way. Although I don't really need them to move. Everything seems to be held down quite well. So perhaps we'll do a cycle charge into those Temple Knights then. Well, a cycle charge. We'll just do a charge. We've one on the flank there, so that's good. Spearmen can just hold the ground. We'll bring our infantry across the middle then, I think, maybe. These guys are getting very tired. They are doing a lot of work. No losses in that charge though. Temple Guard are down to 41. These guys here having a bit of trouble. So I'm going to have to do something about that, I think, at some point. Enemy General is still alive. How is this possible? Just surround him. Send him some heavies to cut him off at the back there as well. Right, you. Get over there. Alright, we lost one more horseman in that charge, but otherwise those halberds are down. See, I reckon once the enemy general dies, that is it. A lot of these... Oh, hello. Never mind. A lot of these troops are going to end up routing. So it looks like this orc host noticed what I was going to do. And blocked me off. And there he goes. Awesome. So, now, it's a matter of time. We've lost about 20... Tower guard, yeah, fountain guard. Which isn't massive losses, to be honest. Let's put these guys into a column. And we can sneak them past the main line afterwards. Right. Oh, the Uruk halberds are coming out to block off my cavalry now. 58% of the enemy army is dead now. Oh, they're not blocking me off anymore. Interesting. Uruks have routed here. So, let's actually push forward here. Right, let's get my general outside there. We'll try and run this general past these Temple Guard. Get outside, I think. Get the cavalry clear. So what we'll do is bring those guys forward. Oh, halberds are coming from my general there. So we've got another cavalry unit outside now. Let's just try and get the enemy to follow us around out there for a moment.
Only half the enemy force remains.
So the enemy archers are now fighting in melee here. We've branched out. So let's bring some of these troops over in this direction as well. Just to block that up. The spearmen can stay where they are. Those orcs are routed. All these halberds chasing me. So I'm going to use this general here to run down these routers. As much of this enemy army needs to be destroyed as possible. I've actually lost a few more tower guard, fountain guard there.
The battle seems to be swinging
Mostly as I was
in our
trying to
favor.
bring my troops
From
out.
such tidings does victory emerge. Gondor.
We are the elite force.
Yes. Right.
Forces of Gondor. We are the elite forces of Gondor. Marchmen. Units double time. Move out.
Cavalry run them down. Just marching my general forwards because obviously our wooden stakes are right here. I know that you don't take casualties if you run through them from behind the stakes, but I still don't want to take the risk. 72% of the enemy force is defeated. That charge basically wiped out that unit now. Let's see if we can get all of the enemy troops. Here comes some orcs. Oh, they've actually charged into me. No. Oh, Uruk's caught up to my general there. Forward. I mean, look at the mess caused over here. Most of my damage actually was done by my archers, I think.
We await your command. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
I think the only unit out this way is we've got these two guys here. The one guy I've just told to another general to chase, but that's it. So now we just need to focus on this halberd. Nice. We'll make it break. Not quite.
We
shall win this war.
Another charge here. Quick succession charges here in this unit. Hopefully that's a... Oh, two of my guys just fell.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh, make that 3.
Double time. Gondor. We shall win this war.
Okay, now they're broken.
Men of
Good.
Gondor.
So I've lost a few cavalrymen in that, but that's all right. Oh! Took a couple of casualties there, but the enemy have broken more, so that's fine. Temple Knights are surrounded.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
There is... Oh, God, I forgot about these guys. Halberd unit. So it's just 2 enemy units in the actual town itself. And we've got this stuff outside. Nice. Surround this halberd unit here quickly before my spearmen are all lost. Two units of orcs outside. Two-handers moving in now. Let's go. We've lost a quarter of our force. Yes, routed them. Temple Knights are probably going to stand to the last, I reckon. You guys have had a bit of a tough one over here, but they've done well. So all this infantry can now move outside. Ready for the cavalry charge. Got him. Oh, Temple Guard are routed. Haha. Temple Knights, sorry. Yay!
Defenders of the White Wall up, Tower Guard. Defenders of the White Tree, your weapons.
Right. Let's move up. Still got about a quarter of the time limit to go.
Soldiers at the ready. Soldiers at the ready. Soldier battalion standing by. Units move out. Soldier battalion at the ready.
Just pin each of these units down with our infantry here.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
I get some good charges in. They're all broken. Wow.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Just watching all those ballista units getting run down over there. So it's just one guy left. The entire army's been destroyed.
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
Yes.
This is a great victory,
Yes.
worthy of only the
Look at
mightiest
that.
of generals.
238 for 3,163. 902 prisoners, 2,235 killed. Oh, wow. Let's look at these. So the bodyguards didn't really do a huge amount. They did mostly prisoner capture. But they still had an impact. That last bit there broke the morale of 2 full Uruk units. So we had, what was it, 25%? Probably 26. We're down to 15. So a good portion of our troops were just wounded. So that's good. 224 kills for the catapult. Not bad. Gondor Cavalry 235. Ithilien Rangers 204. Blackroot Vale Archers 125 and 109. Where's my other Ithilien Ranger? There he is. 175. Fountain Guard 319. Casualties sustained 51. Casualties healed 25. So half of the casualties for my Tower Guard or Fountain Guard have recovered. So that's good. That's very good. You can see there's a lot of ones on experience gained. One of my generals has gained 2 experience points, which is brilliant. But there's a lot of ones across the board there. So brilliant. That couldn't have gone any better. Oh, dearie me. So after this crushing defeat, we'll see how Mordor reacts. Because they have got that other Nazgul off just to the east of Estolad. Not as big of an army, but obviously still an army that could siege us out.
Watch for the enemy.
Oh, I'm executing all of you, definitely. Not having any of them come back to cause any trouble. No response. Good. Of course, at this moment in time, of course, air invasion arrives. This guy is actually really good. Aspiring commander, +2 command, +2 respect, +1 public order, and 3% trade. So you can definitely go into one of our towns, I think. Siege expert, oh, actually, siege expert, strong at the walls, loyal, dutifully obedient, and Dunedain. There's no negative points in this guy at all. Oh, you're in Minas Tirith as well. Nice. In which case, I'm actually going to put you
Maintain order.
in West Osgate. So 996 with that guy in there.
Maintain order.
Oh, 996 with you in there. Okay, never mind then. Let's bring you down to Othrond. Let's have a second general down there. So the Varag army is approaching Cirithalion, as I thought it might do.
Orders. Yes.
Awaiting your command.
Onward. Ready your weapons.
My lord, approaching.
Not exactly a massive garrison of Morannon.
Approaching quietly.
Awaiting your command.
I'm gonna stick you. March, men.
Right,
Let us set up camp here.
on towards Badadur it is then.
Maintain order. Forward. March, men.
Just frees up this spy to move down a bit further. Ah, Mordagost. Hello. Well,
Approaching
now we know where
quietly.
additional orc reinforcements are approaching from, so we could take that one. There's a lot of Haradrim troops over here. I don't like that.
Yes, my lord.
We shall hear you out, but
Very
do not
demanding. You
expect
guys are
much.
freaking on the run.
Never. This
Huh.
was quite
Right,
useless.
where is this Corsair invasion then?
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Archmen!
Not being funny, but I can't see any Corsairs along here. Oh, did my... Oh no, I was going to say my spy didn't die, did he? He's in Anulond. Causing mischief.
Ready your weapons. Slay them!
Ah,
Let us claim
well.
this field.
I'll seize them out. What I'll do is I'm actually going to keep these guys back here then for this Corsair invasion. I can bring them down this way later on. But just while there's apparently a Corsair invasion going on, I'm going to have them up this way. Plenty of cavalry to deal with the Corsairs, I think. So we've got the faction heir walking around in our territory over here.
I respect you, my enemy.
My lord.
That's the land. That's Rohan here. That's Enedwaith.
Yes, my lord.
6,500 to spend here. If I do that, it will increase our food a bit. Oh, one more turn and I get my veterans, which we haven't seen in this game so far.
My lord. Yes. March to exhaustion, continuing later. We can go no further.
Awaiting your command.
So, you know, trolls in Morannon.
Captain of Gondor.
Lovely. Okay. Turn 95. Might see where these Corsair invaders are actually as well in this turn flip.
Watch for the enemy.
Ooh. Trying to block me off there with their general. May have to have a field battle before we get to Barad-dûr. Which isn't the end of the world, but it is a little bit of an annoyance. Dol Amroth could be in some trouble here. Unless it's got an army it's fielding somewhere that it's not showing us yet. Another one. I don't really need more generals. I'm making 4,400 a turn, so I can. Oh, screw it. I can afford it. Oh, he's in Minas Ithil as well.
Maintain order.
Awaiting
You
your
can move
command.
up.
Orders. As you wish. Your will, my lord.
Maintain order.
Continue farming at Tarnost. Look at all the Dol Amroth troops we can get. Wouldn't it be worth me just building a random Dol Amroth army and just send, like, just cavalry and just send them down and help Dol Amroth themselves? How awkward would that be? 4-3-2, nice. I'll do that. Right, in terms of actually construction as well, though. Okay, governor's quarters.
Ready your weapons.
Gates are open, so we can attack this place now if we want. 3 turns to surrender. I'm guessing the enemy faction is heading along this path to try and save them. Still not seen any Corsairs. I mean, they could be anywhere, to be perfectly honest, but in the past they landed here. I am not seeing, unless they've landed in Dol Amroth territory this time. I'm not seeing any Corsairs around.
Yes, my lord. This had best be worth our time. Good day to you.
Right, I don't think there's any point in me keeping this diplomat up here.
Without question.
So I'm actually going to bring him
Tomorrow's
this
journey
way.
planned out.
Oh no, there's the
I
faction
shall
there.
continue
Sorry.
tomorrow.
It will be an honor.
I was
defeating
being
you.
blind. So it wouldn't be worth me taking Cirith Hurluin. Sorry, the army at Cirith Hurluin and attacking the faction there. Just clear him out.
I respect you, my
3
enemy.
units. Should be able to deal with that. I know they're difficult units, but I should be able to. Right.
Have a taste of my blade.
2 generals. A few light troops in there, but 1, 2, 3 archers.
I'm gonna
I should probably
stick
attack
you.
them before these reinforcements arrive.
Captain of Gondor.
Do have a catapult unit. 4 archers, 5 archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 generals. A few spears in there as well. So this isn't... It's not the heaviest army I can field, but it's definitely got a punch.
Your corpse will be thrown to the dogs.
I mean, if we can clear this path out and get to Barad-dûr and siege that,
My lord.
there's no reinforcement come from that way.
Quietly.
We could then take the army at Estolad, or at least half the army from Estolad, and head south to Mordor and siege that. Might be able to take 2 places in one go here. Yeah.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
All right.
Assail the enemies of Gondor.
Well then, ladies and gents, that's all the time I've got for today's episode, so thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the battle at Estolad. That was a very decent, very good one. We were outnumbered 2-1, and I managed to use all of my missile troops to full effect and wipe out a good quarter of the army before they, or third of the army really, before they even got inside. So, or as they got inside. So yeah, overall a really good result there, which means that all my armies over here are still free to move around. And Mordor has been knocked back a step. So the ultimate target is Barad-dûr right now, as requested and recommended by yourselves. But to begin that approach, we need to defeat Uvatha the Horseman with his second in command, Akorahil the Blind Sorcerer. So defeat this army, and our path is almost clear. We'll soon find out what happens in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all then.